Hi, my name's Jason. It's week 6, day 39 of my full-time chronic pain rehabilitation journey. Today, we're going to learn how to drive your emotions instead of letting them drive you. My status, I'm tired. Don't feel very good today. I think there are a couple contributing factors here. One is Spravato. Every day, the day before I took Spravato, and there's always a lingering after effect, and it seems like it just carries over into the morning. And so I never quite feel well the day after, and today is the day after for Spravato. I had less back pain last night, but I've noticed a new symptom. It was cropped up about a week or two ago. I'm getting numbness in my hands when I sleep. I'm a side sleeper, so I think I'm somehow cutting off circulation, but I don't know why that would be happening now. Have my muscles gotten so big that they're just compressing the veins and arteries running through my arms so that my hands go numb? I doubt it. I don't think I'm that bulky yet. Anyway, for whatever reason, the numbness in the hands wakes me up. I didn't sleep too well. I had a couple of bests though today. Decline squat. I did 8 reps at 290 pounds. So I'm pushing that 300 boundary. Again, I'm filling the gap, getting to where I think I really could be. And then I'm going to actually grow muscle. But I think this is just me figuring out what I'm capable of and getting comfortable with the weight still. Once I cross that 300 boundary, I think then I'll actually be pushing to build new muscle, more muscle, beyond what I already had. That's what I think is happening. Anyway, still my best. Not going to knock it. Yesterday's best, I swam 24 consecutive freestyle laps. That is my all-time best as well. So I'm definitely seeing progress and I'm moving in the right direction. All right, the tip today is to get in the cold tub. So I advocate cold tubs, but I want you to substitute for you whatever your cold tub is. So for me, a cold tub is something I don't want to do. And I thought it would get easier over time. And actually, some days it's harder. Like, I don't want to get in there. I have more aversion to it now than when I started. And today was one of those days. It usually happens when I'm having kind of a low functioning day. I'm tired. I feel more depleted. I don't have the mental reserves that I usually do. And that's when I don't want to get in the cold tub. And so today I just did it. And I was going to only go in 3 times for 3 minutes each. And then I realized I was avoiding staying in longer. I was like, yeah, I came up with all these rationalizations to get out that 3rd time before at the 3-minute mark and not go longer. And like, oh, I got to get home. I have cognitive behavioral therapy tonight. I'm going to run out of time and can't shoot my video. I still got to make some dinner. I haven't eaten anything. All these reasons I came up with. And I'm like, you know what it really is? You just don't want to stay in here. So I forced myself to stay in the cold tub. So figure out what your cold tub is. And if you want to build mental resilience, do the thing you don't want to do again and again, and especially when you don't want to do it. That's the tip. All right, going back to our topic today about driving your emotions instead of letting them drive you. The reason emotions drive us is they're powerful. They seem so real. They seem to inform us about reality. So if we feel like the world is going to crap, it must be going to crap, right? There's something seriously wrong. If we feel really, really down, the world itself is gloomy. Our emotions have so much power over our perception of reality. And so one of the things that can help you drive your emotions is to create some distance from them so you become aware of what they are and how they're driving you. Meditation is one useful tool to assist you in this effort. And another that I found helpful is to think of emotions, to visualize an emotion as a passing wave. So waves, they crest and then they fall. And as emotions passed over you, assume you're like a stationary point in the ocean, and this wave just comes up, crests over you, and falls. And your job is just to stay where you are, essentially, while the emotion is cresting and falling. And it will do that. I think the first key is realizing that it's not going to last forever. It is a temporary phenomenon. It will go away. And as it crests, it will fall. And if you can just kind of wait it out and stay there stationary in the ocean, you'll be right where you started before the wave came. And of course, there will always be another wave and another wave. And eventually you just get used to the idea of emotional waves cresting and falling over you. That visualization helps me a lot. Today, I had some strong emotions again this morning, not feeling well, feeling lethargic. My brain wasn't online. I was kind of foggy. I didn't want to do anything. And so I just wanted to lie down. That's what my emotions were driving me to do. Just go to bed, lay down. You're working so hard. You're doing such a great job at rehab. You deserve to lay down and take a rest. which is probably true. But I had a second thought. I'm like, well, when I'm laying down, what can I do? And the answer is watch a YouTube inspirational video. Don't turn on your favorite sci-fi show, The Expanse. Not that. Watch an inspirational video. I'm watching one now by a guy named Robert Greene about emotions, something we're talking about today. So as I learn more about him, I'll bring some of his tips into this discussion. But for now, you get my tips. Anyway, I had that thought, and then I'm like, well, you know what? Maybe I could do more than that. Maybe I can just, do more than just watch a video. How about if I get up and file those flexible spending account claims that I've been putting off for a while? Definitely didn't want to do that. Definitely didn't feel the motivating emotion to do that at all. But I did it because I realized I can do something. I don't feel great, but there are some things I can do, and that's one of them I can do. And the other one was, that stack of bills you've been avoiding? Pay your bills. So I called up and paid my bills. The good news is I have the funds to do that. I haven't run out of money yet during my journey, and I'm hoping that does not happen. If it does, then we'll have to cut this short at some point. But for now, we're good. All right, so fighting for your life means learning to drive your emotions instead of letting them drive you. Again, they're horribly powerful. They feel like they represent the world, but really they're just a passing wave. And if you can learn to separate yourself, create a little distance and a little awareness of what's going on with you, you can kind of sit back and let the wave crest and fall. And then find out, you know what? I'm fine. I didn't drown. I didn't get carried to shore. I'm just sitting in the same place I was before. And then you just go about your day. Anyway, I hope this tip was helpful. What strategies do you employ to drive your emotions? Or are you still letting them drive you? Please share your thoughts and comments, and don't forget to subscribe.